And now, as promised, a big announcement coming up right now here on Cooper and Company Live on the program. The big announcement that I promised all week long. My lovely bride, Gloria Cooper, has got right now a very special announcement. What is it?
Well, many of you may have already seen it on Facebook, but I have decided to run for Limestone County's License Commissioner. There it is right there. So I just want to ask everyone to get out and vote. You know, we get out and vote on June 5th. That's a big day. And if you have any questions, you can contact me. I'll be happy to talk to you. And thank you so much for all the phone calls, the text messages, and just the emails yesterday when I posted that. I really, really appreciate it. And, you know, we mentioned this when we announced for someone else that they were running, and Mr. Tucker, Greg Tucker, is retiring.
After 30 years.
After 30 years. So we went to the License Commissioner's office, and we spent an hour with Mr. Tucker and talked to him about the position and everything, and he was so gracious to spend an hour of his time with us, and he was encouraging as far as, is this a job I can do? And I can do this job. So I just want to ask you all to get out and vote, and I hope I get that vote. We'll be out, you know, doing the campaign thing for the first time ever.
Does that mean I'll have to stay up past 6 o'clock at night?
Yes, it does.
All right, I got a couple of questions. I know the
now,
public...
this part scares me. I'm being interviewed by Jamie.
Yeah, the public wants to know, why did you decide to do this?
I think it's an incredible opportunity. It is kind of an extension of what we do already. We have, goodness, for 15 years now, actually over 15 years, we have been involved in Limestone County, and it's a servant position. We all know I'm the server in the family, but it's just a wonderful opportunity, and I think it'll just be a good thing not to do.
So
we have to do this.
Expecting all you folks to get out and vote for us, especially in these areas that we've covered, from the Sheriff's Rodeo to the Hospice Chili Challenge.
You know, sometimes, how often do you hear people say that it's not a pleasant experience going, I have to stand in line waiting to get your tag? Well, maybe I can talk to you in that line and make it a little bit easier and more pleasant for you. So, yeah, tag me.
All right, the question I'm getting first and foremost from especially all you folks in here, the paparazzi that joined us this morning.
Yeah, thanks.
What happens to the show?
Well, the show goes on. What do you mean, what happens to the show?
Are you going to be able to do the show?
You know what? There's always ways to do the show. So you will keep seeing me on Cooper and Company from time to time.
So you will be here every morning?
I'll be here every morning regardless. Yes.
All right. That's good to know.
And I'll also be on Facebook Live. I'll be doing a lot more segments that way too. So yes, there will still be a present. And someone has to keep these guys straight anyway.
Basically, in a political campaign, this will go a whole lot better than the one I had 6 years ago.
This is serious.
This is a serious deal.
I am totally serious.
How do you win? There's not a lot of controversy in a position like, and Greg Tucker's done a fabulous job for 30 years.
Yes,
There's not a lot of controversy getting a tag.
No, as far as, you know, debating or anything like that, there's not. You have to follow the law. So, you know, and I guess the beauty about this position too is, if I am fortunate to get the job and get your vote on June 5th, it is October 2019 before you take office. So Mr. Tucker said, yes, during that time you come up, you train with him, so you're going to be trained by someone who's been in there 30 years.
Basically, how much support, besides mine, do you have in running a county-wide campaign?
You know, when you talk about you're going to throw your hat in the ring and you're going to do this, you try to get those people to come to you and say, no, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. But due to the tremendous support, and I'm not going to mention any names, there's many of them, but due to all those phone calls and people saying, do it, you know, that was very encouraging. Thank you for that. And, you know, you just have to get out, and there's a lot more people I need to meet. There's a lot of you I do know. A lot of you have been on the show, and I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, make people smile more.
Do you know anything about being a license commissioner?
I will learn everything about being a licensed commissioner.
Well, you know as much as the others running.
Possibly. But, you know, it's a position that you can learn. And I did ask Mr. Tucker that, and I'm going to go ahead and share this. I asked him, what might be the reason I couldn't do this? And he shared with me, there may be a disgruntled male come into this office.
Once every 5 years.
Exactly. And he said, you just have to handle those very rarely. That was the only negative, and that's not a negative.
What is it going to take for Gloria Cooper to win this?
It's going to take...
How much work goes into a countywide campaign?
Hey, we know the politicians around town, and it's going to take a lot of work and a
We've had some
lot
great
of work.
advice from
And
some
then
people
that
in office
day,
now.
and then that day, we're going to be like, I didn't do enough. So we're going to have to do a lot. I'm going to have to count on all of you to get out and vote June 5th. Vote Gloria Cooper. You'll see Gloria Cooper on the
When
ballot.
you get in the
Please
runoff,
vote.
there could be as many as 3 or 5 people running.
There
The
will be a
deadline is
runoff if there's
Friday
that many
at
people.
5 o'clock. So
Yes.
there's several. It's a great job.
It's a wonderful opportunity.
It's a great opportunity to serve Limestone County. Limestone
Exactly.
County is growing by leaps and bounds.
You have to want to serve because you're dealing with the public. You are working with the public.
Top 2
constantly.
get a runoff, which would probably be the end of July, 1st of August, and then if the Democrat runs, that would go into the 1st of November.
Correct.
That's a long time.
It is a long time.
Hey,
That's why I need all of you to get out and vote Gloria Cooper, and this will be over June 5th.
So
That would be
basically,
a blessing.
That will
by
soon
far.
will be several billboards throughout Limestone County and Facebook.
Yeah.
How much social media is involved in doing something like this? Because you are
A
a
lot.
queen of social media.
Well, I mean, people can say anything on social media, so a lot of people voice opinions. You know, I guess because you're not actually seeing someone face to face, you can have a little bit more.
One of the greatest
Muscle behind
political
your-
quotes I've ever heard
Oh, yes.
was from Randy White, my friend Randy White. He said, if everybody said they was going to vote for Henry, he'd be president.
That's right. You know, everyone's going to say they'll vote for you. You know, and you know, I've been advised you're going to get your feelings hurt. It's a tough thing. You know, somebody's going to
Oh,
say
me or you?
something. Both of us.
You're tougher than I am.
Both, I am that.
I'll say something bad about you on TV if we don't get you vote. Huh?
No, you won't. You know, just everybody get out and vote, and that's the beauty about it. Everybody has an option to get out and vote, and everyone has an opinion. It's
I've
America.
got a couple of other questions. One is,
boy.
how does Gloria Cooper, Limestone License Commissioner, sound when you win this?
It sounds mighty good to me.
Well, I think we already have a headline for it. There it is right there. Gloria wins. I mean, that would be, all you guys taking photographs in here.
That
thank
would
y'all
be
for showing it.
incredible.
Yeah, Gloria wins. That's, you know, we're very optimistic people.
Well, you
if
have
you go
to
into
be.
something like this, you can't
You
think
have to
I'm
be
going in this
optimistic.
just to have fun. I'm going in this
No.
just to hang out with all my friends and see if we got to raise
It's going to
money.
be a lot of work.
We got to go door to door.
And I need you to help share the word, and I need you basically get out and vote. Gloria Cooper, June 5th.
All right. I saved the last and best question
Oh, boy.
for last. It's the biggest question I have been asked by my friends Zach, Joseph, Greg, Shut Up, everybody on the show, everybody out at church at Lindsay Lane Baptist. This is the number one question I am getting about this campaign. Here it is. What will Jamie Cooper do when she gets his position?
Not work at the
What will
license
I
commissioner's
do?
office.
No, nothing about her. What? We've been together almost 24/7 for practically almost 20 years.
Now, that ought to get you out to vote. Don't you think it's time that I do this?
What will I do?
You know what? There's some great folks that we know. You can work at Publix. You're a great bagging groceries.
Hometown market.
And your hometown
Oh.
market, you know.
I love to
You'll
cut
stay
grass.
busy.
Maybe somebody will hire me to cut them. Maybe
You will not be at the
somebody hire me
commissioner's
to
office.
cut.
You will not be at the license commissioner's office.
I want to take the job it takes. I want the job taking people's picture.
There's already that position's filled.
What will I do?
You
Still
got
do
enough-
TV. TV will still be here regardless.
Hopefully you'll work.
All right. Just remind y'all, Gloria is running
funny.
for Limestone County License Commissioner. We'd appreciate your vote. If
Yes,
you got
we
any
would.
help anyway, we'll appreciate your support. We will be having some fundraisers. We will be all over, which I've done as the country roller for years, and she and I have covered that Limestone County for 15 years solid.
Hey, we love Limestone County.
We do, and we'd appreciate each and every one of you to vote
Loving
for
it.
us coming up. Vote for her. I ain't running, but vote for her.
for us.
Where you
No,
see
vote
her,
for
you'll
us.
see me. I'll be there, but it's all about her now. I am a distant back. Anyway, thank y'all for getting up with us. She will qualify this morning at 10 o'clock to be
Round-
the Republican
round 10.
candidate for the Limestone County Commissioner here in Limestone County.
Need your vote.
We love y'all.
June 5th.
Get out and vote. Gloria. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.